Hey everybody. Welcome to Tuesday, August 30. The summer is it's on its way out. Summer is my favorite season. I love autumn, luckily. But autumn portends winter, which I've learned to like more now that we live in New Hampshire. Hi, Daniel Bowling. Yay, there are people here. We feel a little out of practice on this, so we're delighted to see you all.
Hey, Daniel.
We took a little vacation. Hi, Steve Verona. Hi, Warren Bendler. It's quite hot here today. Hi, Claude Galinsky. Hi, Kim Wallach. Nice to see you. Hi, Carol Pred. I want to remember our invisibles today. I'm going to try. Hi, Raleigh Brown. Hi, Barb Scott. Yay. Put away all of your angry. Put away all of your sad. Put away all of the winter. The dream you had. And take out this little seed. The hope we all need. I will love you to the moon. And to the moon in the mornings when you're feeling old. All the warnings you were ever told, they seem to be coming true. To the moon when you can't remember how or why. Love might hang in your sky. Hi, Brad. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Charlie. And put away all your receipts, what you owe and what you'll keep, and how you plan to survive when the drop is sudden and steep. Let the afternoon come. Maybe not get anything done. I will love you to the moon. Oh, no blipping. To the moon on the mornings when you're feeling old. All the warnings you were ever told seems to be coming true. To the moon when you can't remember how or why. Love might hang in your sky. Hi, Judy Abbey. No blipping in California. No blipping in Keene. No blipping in Vermont. Sing with all the space inside. Let it fall out. Don't even try for the back of the room or the notes that are way up high. Let it vibrate in your chest. Maybe this song will help you rest. I will love you to the moon. And to the moon on the mornings when you're feeling old. All the warnings you were ever told, they seem to be coming true. To the moon when you can't remember how or why. Love might hang in your sky. Yay, Charlie, let me have the card. Oh, I'll get the card. Get the card. We gotta get C-Ski's card. C-Ski's card. Oops, C-Ski's card. Kind of a mess here. C-Ski's card. To the moon. Hi, Janet W. Maybe this Friday to the moon. I wish I could take a nap, says Rhonda. No blips here. Little Miss Wiggles is taking her nap, but she says hi to everyone. So I want to thank C-Ski again for this awesome card, which we keep on the table here. Yep. And say hello to C-Ski if she's here, and Linda Worcester, and Kate Mack, and my friend Susan Black from Spain. And you bet you're blippy. Wish I could take a nap. So we're glad you're here. We've had a lot going on since we saw you. And we took last week off because I just wasn't feeling very perky.
We've been doing a lot of camps this summer.
Did a lot of camps.
And they're wonderful, but they're tiring.
And then I had to argue with JetBlue over our broken guitar.
Yeah.
We want to thank all of you for whatever you put on Facebook that changed JetBlue's mind, because in 5 hours, JetBlue changed their mind after I put it on Facebook, for which I thank the power of Facebook. Where are we going to meet C-Ski? When are we going to meet C-Ski? Well, if you go to California Coast Music Camp, you'll meet C-Ski, or if you go to the California Coast and ask Warren Bendler, Walnetto. Hi, C-Ski. C-Ski's here. Yay. Hi, C-Ski. So coming up this month, we're playing at the Turtle Hill Folk Festival in Rochester, New York, for anyone out there in the Rochester area. And then Sloan Wainwright and I are doing a show with Charlie and Glenn Rothel. We're doing a show at Cafe Lena's in Saratoga Springs, and we're going to do a workshop. Welcome to the Song Factory. You can write alone or with a friend. It doesn't have to be fancy or long. We are open-minded here about the concept of song. And the song you write at the Song Factory, it's a piece of life in its entirety, with a heart and an engine and opinion that's clear. With every note it says, I am here. And every morning we'll meet at the gate. We can be grouchy, we can be late. Mostly we'll hope they let us in the gate. The old lady's patience and grace. Me, I like rhymes sometimes too much. I think it reaches out like a friendly touch, like a hand on your back, like rolling downhill. Let gravity take you where it will. It's a sweet, warm breath, a nice round wheel. We want it to think, we want it to feel. We're not gonna worry if it's in style. A romantic call on a rotary dial. I can't. And when your song is born at the Song Factory, young and unformed when we first come to be, you don't have to know, you just have to be here. Your chick will hatch and we will all cheer. Welcome to the Song Factory. I thought I'd end it right there. I've never told you I was going to do that. Was that another chicken boat? There are laugh-in references to those who never saw the show. Walnetto. Oh, that's what Barb is talking about. You want another chicken joke. Thank you, Barb. So our friend Kent is here, and we had some great shows with Kent this summer.
It'd be great to have another one.
We need to have another one. We're going to set the Wayback Machine now.
Hint, hint, Kent.
We tried to find one. We all have too many. Our schedules are all too busy.
I was jonesing for a visit.
Charlie wants a bike visit. So I hope you're all doing well. I'm setting the Wayback Machine.
Wayback.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm setting the Wayback Machine to like 1990, 1991, to when I first wrote this song. We haven't done this in a while because it's awfully energetic for the morning, but we're going to do it today. I can find the right pick. I sliced my thumb opening a bottle of wine the other night, but it's finally gotten better. I'm wearing a Band-Aid and using, we'll keep trying, says Kent Allen. I'm still recovering from camp, says Claude Galinsky. Claude, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday last week to Claude. Happy birthday to you. Hi, Susan Douglas. There are definitely more laughing references coming in the comment. So, the Wayback Machine is set to 1990. I'm about 25 years old. And I find this reference somewhere in the newspaper, this little factoid. The average American woman is 5'4". She weighs 144 pounds. The average American model is 5'11". She weighs 117. Well, I was raised you're looking for. If you go out where they say go in, it's a losing game. You don't want to win. So say goodbye to the hourglass shape. The full-figured girl is all out of date. I've learned not to care what the pictures say. I was born with this body, it won't go away. I don't need a diet, I need a machine to look like the women in those magazines. No one ever called me skin and bones. I'm not afraid, I'm a finished home. Just a little bit bigger, and you could be smaller. You could be thinner if you could get taller. Just a little less, make you a little more. Give you that little look they're looking for. Other terrible secrets little girls know. Clean your plate, don't let it show. If you go out where they say go in, it's a losing game. You don't want to win. Hi, Nancy Basket. Warren Bendler. Janelle says even us tall people are not thin, so it doesn't always work. Good point. Tammy Dettinger. Hi, I remember seeing you do this song many years ago at concerts and festivals. Great song. Thank you. All right, Barry Kasendorf's here. So Charlie, Deborah Levy Clark. Hi, Flicker Folky, says John Sprouse. Can I borrow your guitar? Because Barry Kasendorf's here, so we're going to do Barbie sooner. But my guitar's in an open tuning. So Barry Kasendorf, his lovely wife, who is gone now, Debbie, was a big Barbie fan. And when I used to go play their house concert, I would they would put all these Barbies behind me on the piano. It was pretty awesome. And they were a lot of them were still packed up. They had Barbie who was going to go to the moon, Barbie, astronaut Barbie. I'm trying to think. Hi, Bill Coyle. Nice to see you. I forget. There were all sorts of Barbies. Anyway, and I have Oreo Cookie Barbie downstairs. Oreo Cookie Barbie used to be part of my one-woman show about women with body image issues and eating disorders. Oreo Cookie Barbie, of course, has a purse that's the size of an Oreo cookie, and she's still in her package. And she was there in the grocery store, and she has an unattainable figure, but she's eating Oreos, which I thought was worth talking about. So this is an open letter to the Mattel Corporation, written many long years ago. Hi, Sarah Hickman. Nice to see you. Oh, guys, you should check out Sarah Hickman's music if you never have. Awesome songwriter, lives in Austin. So this is an open letter to the Mattel Corporation. Dear Mattel, I am writing you this letter. I'm changing my pick. I have some ideas on how to make Barbie better. So in this envelope, I have enclosed a list on how to make Barbie more like women who really exist. So let's make the Barbie who always has to pee with a body succumbing to gravity. Let's give her some problems with water retention, fantasies she will not mention, some facial hair and sensible shoes, and feet big enough she could really use. You build Barbie a front end and it's really quite impressive. It's hard to think of nursing with something so aggressive. And while we're on the subject, who could ever pretend there's anything natural about Barbie's rear end? The kids are gonna ask sooner or later, so let's give Barbie her own vibrator. Let's be compassionate, let's be realistic. Whoever made Ken was a little sadistic. Dear Mattel, you made Barbie an impressive sight. If those proportions were real, she could not walk upright. She'd be crawling on her hands and knees. Is it really so demanding? You want a role model who's capable of standing. Hello, Kim Albert. I hope you're feeling better. I heard you were under the weather. Lauren Payne. Good morning, everybody. Layer by here. Layer by. Becky May, listening to at Logan Airport while I wait for my bus to New Hampshire. Barry Kasendorf says, I still have Nurse Barbie on my mantle. Oh, nice. Rhonda Scott Merrick says, hi, Lauren. There's a Lauren here, one of my invisibles. Hi, Lauren. Okay, I'm going to give Charlie back his guitar because I borrowed it. That's a great guitar, by the way. And mine is still in open tuning. So, getting there, says Kim Albert. Oh, honey. Buy this stuff. There's this stuff called Deep Lung by those same people who make Kick-Ass Immune. I thought it was really great. Somebody told me you want something with Lomatium in or something. Too much fun, says Ken Allen. I bet you were playing the guitar, the piano. Hi, Volkert. Hello from a place peace, down the road of Peace. What's the update on your damaged guitar? My damaged guitar is with my fabulous Luther, T.J. Thompson, down in Maynard, Mass. And I have instrument insurance, which I can't recommend highly enough for anyone who travels a lot. And my instrument insurance has paid for it, and they are going after JetBlue for me, which I'm very pleased about. Having talked to JetBlue a number of times and found it raised my blood pressure. So after I did this entire CD all about Persephone, the myth of Persephone, I thought I would try it again, and I made an entire CD called about the myth of Psyche and Eros, and it was called Eros. And this is one of the songs from it. This is my retelling of the myth of Psyche, but also my own story. For many people, myth becomes interesting because you see how it engages your own story. And reading about the myth of Psyche and how she falls in love with something unattainable and grows up along the way as she searches for this unattainable thing. So this is either about a young woman named Psyche being abandoned by her tribe and left to die and rescued by the god of love, or it's about a young woman who drops out of college to become a folk singer. Hi, Deb Cox. What you need to know is I was very young when they tied me to a rock out at sea. They told me I was saving everyone, and at the time that seemed acceptable to me. They said I was a seed of misfortune, and then they piled all their sins on my head. What you need to know is I was very young, so I believed every word they said. When he found me in the darkness, what I saw were feathers and lights. We were both young then, all he probably intended was to take me home for a night. I stayed in his room, I had nowhere to go. He was kind, so he let me stay. But all I knew about love was rescue. So one night he flew away. Maybe I was a seed of misfortune. If I could scare off the god of love, but I've been offered that cup, oh, and who would give up on something that fell from above? And when I went to find him, I found the whole world instead. And that's more of a wonder than feathers and light, or the god of love in my bed. And on the day that I found him, and I was sure he was the same young man, when I mentioned the rescue and the feathers and light, he did not understand. Now some nights I have a dream where what was lost is found. Thanks, Charlie.
Ain't that a pretty song?
Yeah. The last time I wore non-flats, I think this must be Janelle again, actually tennis shoes, was at my youngest daughter's wedding. My feet were damaged for a few days. So, all these people checking in. John Sparrow says 10:30 a.m. EST. I bet John Sparrow is talking to somebody. Feathers and Light, lovely, says Raleigh Brown. Thank you. We're going to play two more, and I think that Charlie's song should come now.
Uh-oh.
Let's do that. Is that possible? Hi, Kathy Hands. Yay, Moab. Kathy Hands is here, one of my fabulous house sitters. Kim Albert, loved that song. Thank you so much. Claude Galinsky, beautiful. Thank you, Daniel Bowling. Warren says, great song. So Charlie, that could be done with a chamber quartet. Oh, thank you, Ken. I believe I did it with you and a bass, you playing bass and me on Eros. Kent was my bass player for many years, and he's still my partner, although we mostly play piano now. But if you listen to any of my albums, if you look at the album credits, it says Kent Allen on bass. Certainly the early ones. Okay, Charlie, let's put this mic closer to you.
So I want to play you a song that's written by a very good friend of mine, Steve Edmonds, who actually lives in Oakland, we get together at Sam W. usually week one, so I haven't got to see him this year,
One of the music camps.
Which is Sam W. is one of the music camp, the last one we went to. And this song moves me, even though I can't do it justice, but it moves me because Steve's relationship with his dad and my relationship with my dad had some similarities. Far out over the night, there's a moon on its back, with a sky for a bed and no place for a hat. How could you ever get cozy like that? My father would ask with a smile, and he'd hold out his arms and he'd sing out a tune, say, come take a ride on my rockabye moon. And I'd fall asleep with the sky in the room. Life was like that for a while. Rockabye moon, once he'd rock me to sleep in his cradling arms, with his comforting tune. Every night in our room he'd sing out the names of his children, and we'd sleep on that rockabye moon. And my father moved out and no one could explain, and I never knew when I'd see him again. Oh, it's rumors of sunshine and buckets of rain. Hang on till your knuckles turn white. And sometimes in my mind I can see him so clear, with a grin in his eyes and a big glass of beer, singing rockabye moon, ain't it cozy in here? Where is my father tonight? Rockabye moon, once he'd rock me to sleep in his cradling arms, with his comforting tune. Now all alone in his room, does he sing out the names of his children? Does he sleep on some rockabye moon? Rockabye moon, does he put me to sleep in his cradling arms, with his comforting tune? Now all alone in his room, does he sing out the names of his children? Does he sleep on some rockabye moon?
Nice, Charlie. Tried to help you, although I'm not sure I did.
That was nice.
Love Rockabye Moon, Charlie. Thank you, says Lauren Payne.
Steve Edmonds, if you can ever find his CDs, they're very well worth listening to.
Well, we have time for one more, Charlie. I'm going to Block Island tomorrow, and it's a little adventure. Go stay with some friends I went to high school with. One of those gal things. Looking forward to it. Judy Abbey says beautiful. Got to spend some time with Judy Abbey in August. That was fun. way out there in Puget Sound Guitar Workshop song. Susan Douglas says, what a beautiful, gorgeous song. Claude Galinsky says, everyone should hear Steve Edmonds' songs.
Yeah.
Steve Verona, very sweet. Kim Wallach's a beautiful song. And Raleigh Brown says, Charlie and Steve Edmonds, great combo. Debbie Cox says, I never heard that, Charlie. Loved it. On the Rock Island Line, says Barb Scott. That's the Steve Goodman tune. Nice rendition, Charlie, says Kent Allen. Thanks, Steve and Charlie, says Susan Douglas. Okay, we're going to play you one more song. And then I'm going to go put my bike rack on my car because I'm going to take my bike to Block Island. Charlie, let's play the song about the dandelions. Because dandelion season is going away. This key, G key. Thanks so much for being here. We want to remind you that Raleigh Brown will be Sunday morning, right, Raleigh? Are you doing one for that Sunday morning at 10:30? And then Monday. But I think you do it, maybe you do it Friday. Put it in here, Raleigh. I forgot. Ferry to Block Island at Point Judith and Galilee. Actually, I'm going to New London, Connecticut, Barry, because where I live, that was the easiest place. Wednesdays at 3. So Raleigh Brown is tomorrow at 3, and then Sunday at 10:30, and then Monday again at 3. And we'll be back next Tuesday. And we'll be here for September and beginning of October, and then we go away for about 3 weeks in the end of October and early November to run Moab Folk Camp, and the sun is going in as we speak. We want to thank you so much for coming back to see us. Sorry we weren't that constant there for a while. We'll try to get better about this. I'm trying to think if there's something better I could say to end the show. Thank you. I'll say that. Thank you. Thank you, Daniel Bowling. Thank you. Should we say anything else?
I just think it's nice to know you're out there, all of you folks. Every time Cousin mentions your name, it's kind of this. It's really cool. It's like this feeling of you comes into our room here, and I'm not so quick. I can't seem to join the conversation, but
well, I can't necessarily see all the comments today. It's part of it.
I enjoy knowing you're there.
I've started wearing my glasses, my contacts, because I take a walk early, and it's harder to see the comments. And well, anyway, hi Peggy Peterson. Let's just play a song. We're so much better at singing than talking. Melanie, hi. Let us consider the lettuce. It's not as healthy as they said. Like certain anxious dogs, it's a little overbred. They made it as sweet as they can. That's what sells at a produce stand. It turns out something bitter is better for you. Oh, the rabbits and the woodchucks, they've known it all along. They're not getting into their garbage, they're out there in your lawn. When the world feels like a deadly place, eat something we can't erase. You want to survive, eat the dandelion. And if you want to make it up the hill, eat something we cannot kill. They want to give you one more pill. Get down in the dirt, maybe you will find a trait you can admire, a living thing that won't expire. Times are dire, eat the dandelion. Thank you, Sarah Hickman. Oh, the world will come to get you in oh so many ways. Complicated chemicals rounding out our days. Kraft, Cheetos, stuff like that's gonna make us stupid and make us fat. And I'll tell you where your health is at. Go out and eat the yard. If you wanna make it up the hill, eat something we cannot kill. They wanna give you one more pill. Get down in the dirt, maybe you will find a trait you can admire, a living thing that won't expire. Times are dire, eat the dandelion. It's bitter, it's true, it turns out bitter is better for you. If you wanna make it up the hill, eat something we cannot kill. They wanna give you one more pill. Get down in the dirt, maybe you will find a trait you can admire, a living thing that won't expire. Times are dire, eat the dandelion. Everybody! Times are dire, eat the dandelion. Grace, says Rhonda Scott Merrick, right? Excellent plan. Heading for the yard for lunch, says Daniel Bowling. Carol Pred says, thanks for the music. Sarah Hickman, will you send me that song? I fell in love with it about the Barbie. I will send it to you, Sarah. Thank you all so much for being here with us. We love you all. Judy Abbey, always appreciate your gifts shared with us. Brightens my day. Thank you, Cozy and Charlie. Thank you, Debbie, Judy. All right. We love you all. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next week. Remember, Raleigh's tomorrow at 3.
Yep.
And we'll just carry on as we will. Bye.